we go. All right, so.
Everybody, blue wall update. Just finished, or almost finished, the great room. Put all the OSB up save for a 13.5-inch strip on the last set of joists because they were a little less than the standard 16 on center. So, and also almost out of nails, and today being Sunday, all the stores are closed. So what we're going to do is, with the remaining nails that I have, we're going to close up that final strip. So that will complete the OSB sheathing on the underside of the great room, and then I'm going to move on to continuing with the Durospan, the rigid foam. So that'll keep us productive, you know, keep the job going, and tomorrow we'll get ourselves some nails, and then we can go on to the kitchen. But it's moving along, and I still have some of that enthusiasm still, you know, remaining at the remaining fifth. .5, real nice. What? Good?
It fits.
Yeah, it does. It is, it's like the big celestial Bob Ross painting. It just slaps it.
It's a beautiful style.
Like, that's a painting. The new line. It's all pressure treated lumber. Every year that big woodpecker comes through and lands on it. Oh, dead tree stump. Gross.
I thought you didn't want to hang with me. Just not your kind of thing. You'd rather sit under your favorite tree. That's how it seemed to me. But I dared you, and I dared to lose.
the OSB portion of this job is now complete, and we are going to start working on the Durafoam. Al's going to be installing it, and I am going to be taping. But before we do that, we do want to close the 2 doors that we have to the building because that is now the only way that critters can get in. So we're going to put an OSB up on the bigger door, which will eventually be the main door to the house, and we're going to put one of those zipper doors up on the other door, the way that we mostly get into the house right now. And that way we can make sure that nothing's going to get in here and we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then we are going to get the Durafoam done, and that'll probably take us nowhere near as long as the OSB did. And then Al is going to be doing the plumbing portion where he's extending the plumbing up and, you know, cutting the holes for everything in the house that we have already plumbed. And then we move on to the subfloor. So it's really exciting. We are very pumped to have a floor soon.
You didn't know back then what you've been knowing now. Before the broken skin and letting your love out, playing the tape again. It's such a sorry sound. Old shaky monologue, just dragging you around, reaching for reset.
Hey folks, Green Corner update. Today we got a couple things on the go. I'm going to start putting up continuing with the Duraspan hard rigid foam underneath to cover up all the OSB. Since I have to get ahead of Kim before she can start following me with taping, what she's doing right now is kind of in service to some side quests. One is just organizing. Over time, every time I'm cutting wood on my chop saw and that, I'm just throwing the scraps and stuff and piling them up underneath. It's become a horrific, untenable mess. And we got a new cover for our Shelter Logic tent because it's on its last leg. It's starting to leak and it's kind of falling apart. So she's going to pull all the wood out and organize it, and with some of the wood that we have left over from the crate for the roofing, as well as parts that are coming out of the tent, she's going to build a rack that'll be at the back of the blue box. And what we're going to do in the meantime is pile all the roofing that we have, the tin roof that came off of the farmhouse. No ETA in sight for when we're going to use that, but our plan is to cover up the woodshed roof. So we'll leave the shakes on, but I'm going to put basically just a layer of tin over top of it. As we're learning out here, sometimes the hard way, cedar shakes need a pretty steep pitch to be the most effective. And because that's almost a flat roof, it tends to leak in heavy rains. And I say heavy rains because it is protected by the trees above and also a healthy layer of pine needles and stuff that is collected on top. But again, what we'll do is we'll just brush all that off. I'm going to screw down the tin on top into the existing rafters and everything. Might reinforce a little bit here and there, but the idea is sheet the water off proper so nothing is dripping down and leaking on our firewood. And also in the course of doing that, clean up that tent because it's become an untenable nightmare.
Dun 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 na 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 na.
First piece on the east side.
I guess I can put this one over here.
So Al has finished on the west side and I have done all the taping for the great room. He is now working on the east side. It hasn't rained in a long time here, so we have to get water from down at the river, which we are going to take our side-by-side and we're going to collect a bunch of water and get it that way so we don't have to carry it up. Yeah, I don't know when we're going to get rain next. It doesn't really look like they're calling for it, but, you know, in the meantime, at least we've got a river.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore.
That's 92 and a half. Now,
there are a lot of voices drowning in the sea. There's too many voices talking back at me. There are a lot of choices waiting to be made. Too many choices making me afraid. Dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this